it's important to date people, be it in your personal life or professional life, before you get into bed with them, and that is a big mistake that a lot of us entrepreneurs make. And after that, later on, our lives become hell. So it's really important to date and get to know each other and see if they are a right fit for you. If not, it's okay. There are 5,000 seed stage VCs in America. Raising funding for a startup that is viable and that can really add value shouldn't be that difficult if you really go out there and are good at storytelling and sales and fundraising. So these are some of the things that I think I've learned over a period of time, and this is what sort of has helped me with the last three companies that I've had.
And to the point you were making, I think uncomfortable conversations is what actually is needed and drives change. But how does one know the difference between needing to pivot and questioning themselves?
Right. Very good question. I love it. So, first thing, I hate to say this, but guys, beggars can't be choosers, right? If you have money in the bank and if you know that, yes, I have, let's say, at least 6 months of runway, and I have, the capacity to take bets and, A/B test my customers and see if I'm getting the sales or whatever that you're chasing, right? If you have the money and the capacity to sort of do it at that point in time, please go ahead and do it. Of course, there are grants, there are accelerators, there are, angels and like friends and family, and then there are VCs. But if you have the runway and if you are, in a position where you can take risks, please go ahead and take it. But it's really important to evaluate things, because most of us founders are like, okay, take equity, come work for free, but the generation today and the generation that was there 5 6 years ago are really really different. Post COVID, things are absolutely changed. People have now become digital nomads, right? One person can be working for three companies and they are all on their 1099s, right, as it is in the US, and they're freelancing basically. So they don't need you as much as you need them. So it's really really important to gauge what your current scenario is and then take the necessary steps. If you are in a position where you can take the risk, because people just get so driven by emotions, they're like, okay, I have to do this, I'm going to do it at any cost. But guys, you need to survive first.